not to be so cliche, but this kind of reminds me of like Frozen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, when you sent me the list of the colors the other day, I immediately thought spring. And now that I see them, total winter.
And
I know, I was like, wait, I thought winter.
Yeah.
Bianca's with spring.
Yeah, because I just read the names. I didn't see the colors. So.
And Kate thought Valentine's. So,
perfect.
you know, hey.
We were all over the place.
But that's okay. I feel like very wintry, and then they throw in this yellow, like, here's a hint of spring to come. Like, just a taste of it.
We're almost there.
Yes.
But
and then last week, they launched the glitter, the new brown. These are really nice shades. Apparently, we didn't have brown for glitter, which I didn't even realize. This tape is just saying, no way. All right, so just a really nice kind of light brown, and then you have the darker brown.
Very pretty.
So we're gonna work with all of these except, I'm sorry, yellow. I couldn't get the yellow in. But
the fact that you got the other ones in, like, crazy.
This one I couldn't get in either. But other than that, we're totally there. All right, so let's go ahead and show you how to press, because not only are there these new stretch colors, but stretch kind of got a revamping.
Yes.
Not in the vinyl at all. The vinyl is still amazing and great, but the carrier sheet is now frosted.
Yeah. So you can kind of see, you can't really see through it.
We have a little frosty appearance, which makes it easier to kind of know which side is what. You're going to be pressing on, so this is, like, we'll take the blue.
Okay.
Like, this is the side you cut on. This is the side you don't. So still shinier side is the side that goes down in your cutter, and you cut on that duller. You'll see it. It's much more vinyl-like than the non-side.
Feel too, like you can feel the frosty side, and then you can feel what feels like vinyl, so you know to cut on that side.
Yeah. So
always about the feel.
And anybody that's used Stretch before knows it's a little bit harder to press than the standard Easyweed. Harder meaning you need more pressure. So that's, you know, they've adjusted their settings to kind of accommodate all the different presses out there. So you're now at 320 for 20 seconds, which each with the Siser Stretch. But we are going to be layering these, so we're going to cut our time because anybody that's watched us before knows when you layer vinyl, you don't do it for the full time. You just tack it down and then keep it moving, and your last layer goes for the full 20. I am wondering here now if I have a nonstick sheet. Jessica, do you see one over there?
I got pillows.
I might be at a loss for nonstick sheets. Oh, that little one will work enough. We will make it. Oh, there's
all
one
the
right
things
there.
that we have.
Is that a full sheet?
It is.
Sorry.
All right, we're good.
All right.
Full sheet here. Throw that down there because we don't need that one. All right, so let's go with our first design here. While I am getting this design on this shirt, Bianca's going to go ahead and weed. So watch her weed so that way you can just see how easy it is to weed and get things going. And I'm going to get my first layer. I'm sorry.
You're fine. So just as easy to weed, just like anything else usually is. Kind of in the name, so you know.
I know, right? It's like as advertised.
Right. Perfect. Done. Almost a full sheet. Just get off. There we go. And then you can see obviously the excess is the little box, and then the frosty layer. Is that what they're calling it? Frosty?
Frosty carrier.
Got it.
That's the term that we're going to use. Frosty.
Sounds good. Just making sure I was staying on brand.
Very winter-like frosty. Okay. Get my little polar bear on here. Okay. And like I said, I'm at 320. I'm at 11 seconds because I just want to tack it down.
Usually with like regular Easyweed, probably like 5 seconds or so, but since Stretch needs a little bit more oomph, so to speak.
And I also, when you're really focusing on layering, the amount of time that you tack it really depends on what you're layering. Like for me, my layers are not precise. So I could probably tack down each one for 20 seconds if I wanted to. But if you're really layering something like you need, 2 points extra of vinyl around all the sides, you're going to do less time on tacking so that way it doesn't shrink up for you. So it really depends on what you're going for. All right, so let me just get his little nose on here. And you'll see, there's lots of space. I don't know, Jess, can you see that? There's lots of gaps in space, and my layers are super big, so it really doesn't require a lot of precise layering.
But this is just the design, like you said, right? The design you have created. Okay.
The unicorn is that has a lot of overlapping things, but we'll go ahead and do that one too.
Makes me blink every time. When that pressure comes up.
All right, and then I don't know how this little gray guy got there.
No.
I don't really know where this scarf is supposed to go, but that looks good.
Wherever looks okay is all fine.
Yeah, that looks fine. So lots of layers for this little guy. Oh, I probably could lessen my pressure, but it's working, so we're just gonna keep going with it. And I'm using the semi-automatic Trans Pro, so it will pop up on its own, which is great because then I don't have to worry about lifting it up on my own.
And you can start prepping your other layers or getting them ready.
Yeah.
And it also has that slide out feature that you see. She keeps bringing it away from the heat platen so she could put the layers on and not burn her knuckles.
It's such a good feature. It has little booties on his feet. I just love this. This was such a fun design, and we're gonna go ahead and put his nose on.
Oh, it's over there.
Nose and ears. Nose and ear. There we go.
So since these layers don't overlap, you could do them at the same time to try and, make it a little bit easier on yourself. As long as the carrier sheets don't overlap.
Exactly.
That
you don't want.
Not good. I've done that before by accident. It is not okay.
It's so upsetting.
I know.
Whenever your carrier sheets overlap and then you go to peel off your vinyl, you're like, no.
Because it looks fine as I was sending it in, and I was like, no, this is good. This is great. And then I peeled it off, and I was like, oh, never mind.
What happens?
It peeled up all the letters. They didn't stick, so then they ripped, and then some were transferred all the way, some were not. So then VLR came to the rescue. It was much better.
Everything can be mixed with vinyl letter remover. All right, this is my last layer. So I'm just gonna close it down for my 10, and then I'll peel off that carrier and then tack it one more time for the full 20. And then we'll show you the wonderful outcome. And then we're gonna do all these colors on black. So you're gonna see what each one looks like. How fun is that? All right. Get this in there for a full 20. Let me just adjust this. Okay, while that's cooking, we can go over here, and I'm gonna go on a black tee for the unicorn. Oh, I feel like I just totally took all the hair off the poor unicorn.
A little haircut.
Yeah, you did.
Stab myself with the scissors. Go over there.
And ta-da! Look
So
at all those fun
cute.
colors.
Those colors
So
look really cute together.
Little bear, wintry. Love it. All right. So now we'll go ahead and do the unicorn. And which one do I want?
I know. I was making me second guess. Are they the same?
They are the same.
Okay.
But you know what? For this one, I want to kind of just. First, I'm going to lay down my text because that's the most important part, because you don't want your text all weird and crooked. Because the design can always be adjusted. So we'll get this one on here, adjust my time down back to my 10 seconds, because I'm just going to tack my layers.
Okay.
I'm going to trim this up because if I can, you know what, I don't want to put my unicorn on there, but I'll place him down where I want it. Sometimes the carrier sheet throws you off with
especially if you
getting
don't
things
cut it
straight.
at a straight line. It can be very confusing. Is the unicorn going above?
The unicorn will go above. Yep.
Okay.
But he's not as big as I think him to be. It goes right about there.
It's always such a mad scientist moment.
I know. Okay. I can't stress about this. I'm just gonna get it down because everybody's probably like, "Come on."
As you say every week.
I know.
I'm not gonna stress about this.
All right, last time. And it's done. It is what it is, right? It'll look fine.
It'll be exactly. Everything has always turned out okay. So.
All right, so we're gonna do that layer. Then we're gonna go ahead and get on that
unicorn, yeah.
layer. You have to really think about. Oh, look how pretty that is! I love that color.
It really made it pop on the black.
Okay, this is the first time we're using this vinyl. If you couldn't tell, like I was like, oh my gosh, look how nice. Okay, stay focused. All right, let's get this little guy on here.
Well, the vinyl colors, just for the new people who are watching.
Not
we use the stretch
itself.
vinyl all the time.
Thank you. No, we do this all the time. This is not new.
Just the colors are new.
Yes.
Okay. That, and let me just make sure that that's going to go right in there. I am a little high on the shirt, but that's okay. I can probably,
You want to use it after you move that?
Yeah, let's drop that down.
Do you want to look at this one again just in case, make sure it fits?
I want to make sure that this one's going to look okay too. Yeah, and then the horn. Okay, yep. Those adhesive carrier seats get you all the time.
But the good thing is they come apart very easily. So.
Yeah. Okay.
Without taking the rest of the design with it. Unlike, adhesive vinyl where it just takes everything all together.
Yeah. Adhesive doesn't give you a second chance.
Not at all.
Once it's on, it's gone.
You're done.
Alright, so this one, and then we're going to do this layer. Oh, you already have one.
Yeah.
Look at you, all ready for me.
All ready to go.
Okay. And let's get her little feet on. And ears.
Did I not weed something? I didn't realize. I didn't know. I thought it was just the nose.
Right, we'll let you pass.
All right.
It happens.
I should have realized that, a unicorn has a nostril.
When you don't know the design,
Exactly.
it's tough.
We are using the Trans Pro 15x15 semi-auto.
Okay. All right. Now the blue.
Yep. Got it.
And
then you want the white.
I do. And then just got the itty bitty little part of the ear. Like it's so nothing, but you have to do it. You gotta put it in there. Okay.
Now don't lose that.
I know, it's stuck to my finger. All right. The little ear. Done.
Okay.
Oh, I was like, oh my gosh, did I not flip this? You know what? Let me get this little...
That...
I don't know. I'm nervous about it, so we'll go ahead and get this little swirl in there instead. Oh, I'm sorry.
I didn't want to knock your focus off, but it was blocking the viewer's view.
All right, look at that little blue spot in there.
Perfect.
Any questions? Do we have any questions coming through?
No, just was about the heat press.
Okay.
Easy enough.
Yeah. And then we'll do this. All right. Whenever there's like two parts, because like this is gonna go up on my unicorn, and then this is gonna go down in here. Even though I cut it together, I just like to cut them apart when I go to press it, just so you can have more leeway as to where you put it and not necessarily where it falls.
More creative freedom.
Exactly.
There you go.
Who knows? You might say, I don't even like it there. I want to move it over here.
Exactly.
Might just want to throw it on my sleeve now.
Change the design all the way up.
That's another one. Like, I have no idea where the scarf really goes.
But you know where the unicorn part goes.
Yes, the unicorn horn.
Yep.
I got that part down. I hope. I think that's where it goes.
Well, I mean, I think there's only like one spot where it should go.
Okay.
And here's the other part of the horn.
Unicorn
Do you need
horn.
this one
Am
too?
I done? I think I am done after this part. Wow.
A lot of layers.
Lots of layers. But we had lots of vinyl colors to show.
Yeah.
Oh, this is pretty.
That blue was really pretty.
And let's just...
On white and black.
Yes.
I feel like sometimes it's very rare to get a color that pops very well on both colors. But Siser usually does a really good job of figuring that out. I know they have a lot of colors that look awesome on both. And they look so different on both, too.
Yeah, I was just going to say, it looks so much different. It has like a different vibrant appearance on the darker color. Oh, that's fun little horn. Okay, so let's go ahead and put it for the full 20, and then we'll show you what it all looks like. Okay, get that down.
So obviously the bottom layers are getting a little more time than the upper layers, but it's not going to hurt the vinyl in any way.
No.
Because it's getting like, 60, 80 seconds or whatever it is now, not even.
Yeah.
I was doing 20 in increments and then my math was all wrong.
That's okay.
Not so good. It's Friday.
We'll let you pass.
All right, thanks.
There you go.
That is so cute.
So fun. The colors are so nice. We'll go ahead and put one there and put this one here. So that way you can really see. Oh, sorry. Don't zoom in just yet.
And she's already
there.
hovering.
Such a different look. Like this especially looks so different on both colors. But the blue, everything looks so nice and really fun.
Very cute.
So check out those new colors. Again, they're Easyweed Stretch. They're not in the Easyweed section. They're stretch colors. They come on a frosty carrier. We have new application settings to help it stick better. Many times with the stretch vinyl, when you pull it off, it'll just start pulling like a rubber band and bubble gum, or it'll fall off in the wash. The key to that is your pressure. Increase that pressure. Get yourself a pressing pillow if needed. That will help and assist you with application, and don't forget to check out the brown glitter that was new as well.
Yes.
All right, well, thanks everybody for watching, and we will see you next week. Bye.